Well, the 80s were certainly the golden years for us librarians. And I felt so connected to people at that point, actually. I was still very isolated, but the culture at the time was still relying on libraries as a very large part of the pursuit of knowledge. There really was a sense of adventure in it, I think, for most people. I real desire to go and find something. It was not easy. If you wanted to know something, you had to pick yourself up and go find it. That's something that has driven humanity for as long as we've been around. We really get to go find it. Everything changed with Steve Jobs. I have spent a lot of time thinking about this and meditating with my books over this. It took me a while to understand, I think because I was so immersed in the library scene. I didn't, it was like I was there every day, so the progression downward was hard for me to see, hard for me to absorb, but it's become so apparent to me that Steve Jobs is the catalyst for this ultimate regression of human knowledge, creating this culture of illiteracy and cheap thrills. And I have a hard time containing my anger over it. But the books, they help. In fact, they're the ones that were able to communicate this to me in a way that really made sense. He created these computers that made people just zombified. What they don't realize is that instantaneous knowledge they're getting is missing a whole chunk of the actual process of learning anything. Oh, God. I mean, I don't understand. Where's the fun in just looking it up online? It's totally disrupted the sense of community. Everyone just does it on their own. No one needs librarians anymore. I'm just there as I feel like an ornament in the ruins. I'm not just gonna sit here and let this all happen. I'm not gonna sit here and watch this culture of complacency take over the world. The truth is that Steve Jobs sold his soul in order to control the people. He created this technology to infiltrate the dreams of everyone who gets one of these iPhones or Mac computers. You know how you sleep so close to them? I sleep close to my books, but it's different. Just make it all so easy. Let's just make humanity, let's just make the world so easy that no one has to do anything. Why leave the house? I've got a phone right here. It's great. And he's in there. When you're thinking those things, if you think hard enough about it, you can see it. And if you look hard enough at the pixels, you can kind of see his face in every little pixel. And he's just driving us off the cliff. But not me. Oh no. I feel such a connection with the books, and it's an old, it's our humanity. This is where we come from. This is our language. This is where we began. I've continued to speak with the books. Rather, they have spoken to me. a horrible struggle. Oh, God. That animal, she used to be peaceful. She used to be a very peaceful cat when I got her. I raised her with these books. And then you know what happened? I had a roommate who was attached to these phones. She was attached to all these devices. She started spending time with the cat. I went out of town for a month. I came back. Kiki was different. The same way that these kids act these days, you know, like there's always got to be something going on. She used to just sit and read books with me. She really was absorbing it. I had to kick this roommate out. She traumatized my cat. It's traumatized me. But you know, she's part of my motivation to change things. They just don't even realize it. This agitation you feel, I know where it comes from. Think about your dreams. If you think hard enough, you'll start seeing his face. If I were you, I would put that phone far, far away. Something's got to be done. The man has no respect for the culture of knowledge. Everyone puts him up on this pedestal like he's really furthered something. Nah, he has only made it easier for us to become complacent, lazy,